Okay guys, I'm out here again today working on my old Ford F-600, and so got me a new shipment of parts for it, and gonna come out here and try to put them on, or put it on anyway, we'll put it that way. So I don't know if I told you, I can't remember if I told you or not in my video where I was showing off the truck that the keys I've got for it, these ones right here, where I did with them, there they are. The keys I got right there, they won't fit it and everything. Or they fit it, but I couldn't ever get the switch to turn. It just wouldn't turn, So, not really sure what the exact deal with that was. I mean, I don't know if either that these are the wrong keys, or if the switch is bad, or if, don't know. So we tried, or I tried working with it, and I finally just give up on it, and we said, you know what, forget it, get the switch out, we're getting a new one. So that's what we did. I came up here with a drill and everything, and said what I do with it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got the old switch right here with me, where I came in and I drilled it out, and so I drilled it out, got the old switch out, I got the new switch in, and so now I'm gonna go out there and install it on my old F-600 sitting right there. So let me turn you guys around and I'll show you what I've got over here. So here's my delivery of parts I got that have arrived from Rock Auto. And so I wish I was sponsored by Rock Auto. That's what we need to do. I need to get a sponsorship. Hey, if any guys come across this video, Rock Auto, sponsor me. Because I could definitely use parts for my old flatbed right there, or my old 450 right here. Heck, even my 79. So if anyone wants to sponsor me from Rock Auto, I would appreciate that from you guys. Well, let me show you all what I did. So here's the old ignition switch. As you can tell, there's not much of anything left, but as you can see, I don't know how much you can really see it, but I basically went and drilled right down the center of it right there, and you can probably look close and see the pin, the safety pin right there, where I had drill on past through it, and or drill on past the thing, or the pin, and basically something just fell off of it somewhere, and basically I had to drill, just drill past the safety pin, then take a hammer and a little pick or a little punch or something like that, and just hammered that pin up right there, and then stuck a big screwdriver down inside the hole like that and turned it and pulled it right out. So these were the keys that were for the truck. As you can see, they're labeled for it right there. And now, I don't know if that's actually even the VIN number or if that's supposed to be June of 2007. I'm thinking that's June of 2007, probably when they tried to take it to auction and sell the truck the first time. And so, either way, those are bad. So now, thanks to rockauto.com, I now have me a brand new, right, if I can get it out of here, brand new genuine Ford Motorcraft brand, OEM at that, brand new ignition switch. Got their ignition cylinder and the keys for it. So, gonna unbox it right here on camera for you guys. So, there she is, my brand new ignition cylinder. So, it actually looks like it's, to be honest, this one actually looks like it's made out of better quality than what this one is. So, that could just be me, but of course, then again, this is shiny and brand new, unlike the other one that was all scratched and beat up and loose and jankety and flopping around inside the column inside there. And what really surprised me, which is probably a no-brainer, but what really surprised me is the fact that these keys, I don't know if you can really see it or not, but the key even has the Ford logo stamped on it. Well, actually, here, let me just open these up real quick and I'll show you. So, see what I mean? You can tell it's genuine Ford part because I've got the Ford logo cut on both keys. So, of course, naturally, these keys are only for the switch because you can tell they're missing the tumblers for the door locks and everything. So, or the notches, I mean. So, I've only got those three right there for the ignition cylinder itself. But that doesn't really concern me because I highly doubt that we'll ever be locking the doors in the truck anyway. So, plus, I made a mistake one time. I accidentally did lock the door, on the driver's side, not meaning to. Well, I kind of meant to, but see, like the little plastic tab like that is actually broke off on the driver's door over there. And needless to say, when I did that, the little metal screw thing went down below the door down there, and I like to never get the door back unlocked. So if you're missing the little plastic tab like that on a door, do not lock it, because then you're going to go through a pain to get it unlocked again. I did get it unlocked though, so that's the good thing. So, word of advice, do never lock one of them if you're missing a little plastic tab. But now, enough rambling on. I'm going to go in here now and get this. Well, my lighting's not good. So now I'm going to go inside and I'm going to install my new ignition cylinder inside the steering column. So here we go. Okay, so I got the little hole for the ignition cylinder all cleaned out. Got rid of all the metal shavings, as you can see, where I had to drill it out. And so now I've got it, there you go, I've got it pulled out, ready to go in. And so I think that's going to look good, having the shiny new one inside there. Because right here, see right here, here's the piece to the old one for it. See where, yeah, there was the top of it right there. Yeah, I had to break it out because you see I tried drilling through it, and then once the hole got so big, it just got to where it broke off and it just started spinning around and around with the drill. It started spinning, just started spinning off round and round just like that and everything, and couldn't really drill with it doing that. So I just finally just got mad and just grabbed it, and since it's just this little old pot metal, I just grabbed it and did that with it pretty much. So now the directions right here, as you can probably see, says that the cylinder, if you'll focus, there we go, lock cylinder is shipped ready for installation. Do not rotate the key clockwise until lock cylinder is installed into steering column. And the rest is Spanish that I have no clue how to read, but I guarantee it says the same thing as the top. So we're not going to worry about that. And so here's the way I'm assuming it's going to have to go. There's the safety pin that's going to have to go through a little hole that you can't really see. Little hole that is right there in front of my finger. So, I guess now, assuming you can see what I'm doing, I'm just going to take this just like that. There we go. And I'm going to just slide it right on inside of there. If I can. Maybe. And yeah, that's the way it goes. That's the way she goes. So I'm going to slide it on inside of there. And okay, well, you get the idea. That's, I must not, hang on, I'm going to have to play this a little bit. So let me turn the camera off. So you get the idea. That's how it goes in. So let me just play with this a second, and I will show you when I get it fully installed now. Okay, there it is. So it's only been a couple seconds later, but basically all I had to do was just kind of push in on a little bit more firm, and it slid on in. So now, as you can see, it locks. We got a functioning lock pin for it now, and we've got on, and then run, or let me see, that's off. That's probably accessory right there, and that's the run, and that's start. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got ignition switch now. We're getting somewhere now. Okay. So, just for laughs and giggles now, since I've got this in, I brought my jumper cables with me, and old Blue over there. I may just back up old Blue over here next to where the battery tray is at, and hook up them jumper cables, and turn the key, and just see, maybe if I can see if the engine spins over. Which, I mean, I know the engine does spin over. It's not locked up, because my dad and the company's mechanic came out here, or came out there before they sold the truck to me, and they hooked up the jump box to it, and a little push-button hand starter thing to the solenoid over there. And they spun the engine over several times, and Dad said it sounded healthy and said they didn't hear no funny noises coming from it when it was trying to turn over. And said it was turning over just as fast as it needed to, you know. So I think, and see, plus I like this too because look at that. It doesn't even flop around inside there, just ever so slightly. But that's no more than what my 450 over there does. So I mean, as you can see, very lightly. Whereas when the old one was inside of there, I mean, you could just sit here and just, I mean, it was literally just like that. Like it, I mean, it was just all over the place, you know. So I'm thinking that the old cylinder was just bad, and so that's why it was, or I mean, it had to been bad, but I'm thinking it was probably busted. But hey, we have us a functioning switch now. I love it. And see, here's a good thing about this too. When I pull it back to lock position, the locking pin actually comes up. See, with the old switch was inside there, if I tried to do that, nothing would happen. Like, it would just free spin pretty much. This, I mean, the whole entire thing would almost just free spin all the way around. So, I bet the old cylinder was just completely shot. And so that's why I like this one a whole lot better. That's what it needs to be doing right there. Oh yeah. I think now I'm gonna go ahead and put all this back together now. And for laughs and giggles, I may go and hook up some jumper cables to it and just see what happens. So stay tuned. Okay, so not sure how well you can hear me over the sound of old Blue running over there. I've got my jumper cables hooked up to it, and I'm testing out my new switch right here. So as you can see, when I turn the switch on now, we've got, oh come on now. My jumper cables aren't the best in the world, apparently. Oh, yeah, we got power, never mind. You can see right there. So now, as you can see, we try this again. I'll turn the key on. There we go. We got check engine light comes on. We got a brake electric motor light. And we have a brake light. So, if I try to crank it and spin it over, it doesn't have enough juice to do that, just pulling off my truck over there. But you can hear it trying to. And so, like you can hear it just kind of, boom, do that for a second, or something like that. You know, you hear it make a noise either way. And so yeah, that's it. So basically, my switch works. Because, I mean, you turn it on, you get lights coming on, so that's a good sign. So, I wasn't too sure if, you know, trying to just pull it off of my truck over there would work or not, but apparently it's not. So I may try to go home and charge up the other battery I've got. We've got a battery sitting in the shop that me and Dad are going to use for temporary inside of here to get it cranked with. So I'll probably go home and get that charged up and make sure she's going to work and everything. But I can't really tell if anything else works on here or not. Alright. Radio's not coming on, but I think that's a speaker right there, but I'm not sure. But I know there's no door speakers. I found that out. If I turn the fan on, I don't hear anything coming on from it. So that may not work, but that's okay. And so, I mean, probably not much of anything's gonna work right now with me not really having any oh, wipers work. There we go. Okay, we'll just well, they got stuck. That's great. Oh, there they go. Okay. Well, they work, so we know that works. Horn's trying to work. Yeah, there's not enough power for everything to really function right now, so I guess I'll go home and get the other battery charged up, and we'll go from there. And so also, yeah, I did make a discovery. I don't know if I told you or not, but the headlights actually do work, and even the little high beam indicator light does work. Just the, like I said, if you can see it right there, the dimmer switch right there is bad. So that's no big deal. But yeah, but we've got lights. So I think this old girl, I think she's gonna run. So now all I gotta do is I'm gonna come back later this evening, put the gas tank back on, and go ahead and put the gas tank on, and then about to run to town and get a new fuel filter for it, or a gas filter technically. And yeah, that's about it. So we got a new ignition switch in it, and we've got power to everything now. So I'll say this is a good deal. So stay tuned, and we'll see what happens next.